Hi guys, welcome to Planning Incorporated. This is going to be my third and last video of the day. I'm going to be showing you my Look Term 1917 bullet journal setup. So, the reason I'm currently in this and a Franklin Covey is because I cannot decide which one I like better and which one I want to pursue as my only planner. And the reason I can't do both is because I will lose things. So, I haven't decided which one I like better yet. They both have their advantages, they both have their disadvantages. So I'm trying to kind of scope things out and use both for now because I don't have a lot going on right now, so I can do both successfully. This is actually a traveler's notebook with really thick pink leather from Three Speckled Fawns on Etsy. That's where I get all my traveler's notebooks from. I have 4 of them from her now, including this one. I don't use the traveler's notebook system anymore except for this one, and this is barely a traveler's notebook system. You'll see what I mean in just a second. It has the 2 elastic closures because it is kind of a chunky monkey with the Look Term in here. It has a removable pen loop that I always keep my covey and my Micron clipped onto. And then, like I said, it's a trifold. It's got white stitching here. I don't know if you can tell if it's white on camera, but it is white stitching, and then it has a reinforced spine. Okay, really, really pretty stitching back here as well, and it's got a thicker piece of leather right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. It's got a thicker piece of leather on the spine so that the spine's reinforced. I can handle whatever I throw at it. Okay, so when you open it, it has nude pockets on the inside, 3 credit card slots, and a full-length pocket, and then on the back it's got a secretarial pocket. Okay, so it has all of that, and this was $60 in total for this traveler's notebook. A steal, ladies and gentlemen, and this is all custom. This is all things that I requested from her. So inside, I guess I should talk about these first. I have a Hurricane Randy's business card. I've got a pay card from my very first job ever. It's canceled, so don't even try it. I mean, you can, you're just wasting your time. But I use it to cut washi. And then I've got back here some sticky notes. I don't want to pull them out because I only have one hand and it's going to be really hard, but I have some sticky notes, and then these that you see on the outside, right here, this, are the Look Term indexing labels, the ones that go on the outside. Then, like I said, I have this notebook, which I have some information written on the first page, just because I need to write it down really fast. It was some numbers that I would have forgotten if I tried to open up my bullet journal and put it in there, and all of that. So I wrote it down in there, and then later transferred it in there. But this is just blank paper, really pretty cover, and it came with the notebook. And then you have my Look Term, and then this notebook is actually blank. I haven't written anything in there, but again, it came with the notebook, and it's just blank. I'm assuming it's printer paper. Okay, so I do close it in here, just because if I don't, it kind of flaps open like this and creates a little more bulk in there. This is one of the old style Look Terms with just the one ribbon, but I don't really mind because I really only need one. And if I want to add more for whatever reason, I can. I saw a hack on that. And here's my index. Let me get in closer. So my index is almost halfway done, and I'm only on page 63. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more selective, or what I'm thinking about doing is going ahead and filling this up as much as I can, and then when it's full, I can add another index page or I can index another index. So I would have like another index on this page, and I would index that here, if that makes any sense. My bullet journal key, which again is the same as my Filofax, or I keep saying Filofax because it's Filofax inserts, but really it's a Franklin Covey. And then my Calendex. There's a lot of whiteout in here because I made quite a bit of mistakes in here. You can see that over here is pretty full, over here is not, obviously. So I do most of my planning 1 or 2 months in advance, not a lot of past that. So next time I do this, I'm going to do only 1/2. I don't need a full 12 months here. And then I have June 2016 monthly list, style monthly, and this did not really work for me, mainly because it's not visually appealing. I think I'm a very visual person, so I didn't reference this at all. Like, this doesn't look like a month to me, I think is why I never looked back at it. I never wrote anything else down after I set it up. I never even touched this or looked at it again. It was so unused, and and that's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Then I have my tracker, which I never seem to finish these things. And then I did these 2 challenges for June. Again, I don't finish these. I start them out really strong. I'm like, yes, this month, and then they get boring, and I just don't want to. My wish list, which is kind of small, and I haven't updated this in a while. Quotes page. This quotes page was the start of my Franklin Covey quotes page. Again, this has not been updated since I was in this notebook in June. So let me talk to you a little bit about my planning history. So I was in this first. First, my very first planner was in Midori. Then I moved into this, just the notebook by itself. And then I was moved into my Filofax, and then I moved back into this just recently, and then I was like, well, I still like the Filofax. So now I have a dilemma of which one I want to choose. But anyways, so I was in this until June 14th, June 19th, somewhere in there, and I moved out of it until just a couple weeks ago. So that's why you're going to see some gaps and holes and things. This was my weekly setup for a while. It's a week on one page with really tiny boxes, a notes section, huge header, which kind of is dumb, and then a prioritizing section where I have the top 3 priorities of the day. I did this for quite a while because it was simple and easy to do. I no longer do this setup because it's super, super tiny. I don't have enough space for it. I don't have enough space to write in it. Dailies, I do boho berry style dailies. Let me turn to some that make a little bit more sense. This is a little doodle I did with some stamps and some quotes. Okay, so this is a really good example of my dailies, okay? Except for the time trackers underneath of the header, I've switched that. I think I switch it, I switch it right here, so you can see how these are touching, because I decided the time tracker is a really good separator for days, so I started doing that. But basically, it's the same except for that, okay? I do a cute little header, the weather, the temperature, high and low, a time tracker, okay? Then I do the bullet style, or the actual bullet style journaling, okay? And that is today still how I do my daily. So there's another weekly, again with some whiteout because I had a faux pas. Another couple dailies, okay. This was part of the Rock Your Handwriting Challenge, couple dailies. This is really ugly. I don't know what happened there. Look at all this whiteout I'm using, ladies and gentlemen. Gratitude journal. Again, I moved out of here, it looks like the 14th. So I stopped using this when I moved out, okay. Goals 2016, which I was going to add on through the year, but I moved out again. Boho Berry lettering guide, which I printed off of her tribe resource, which is great. Morning affirmations, bedtime affirmations for Miracle Morning. Then a graduation gift spread, so I could write thank you cards. I wrote down what each person was, or which people gave me gifts and what they gave me, so I can write thank you cards later. And then I've got some more dailies. And then this, you can see I have stickers in here occasionally from the Boho Berry Papery. This is one. It's a double line, so it saves a little bit of space. That was nice. Another weekly, important college info, some more weeklies. Here's another sticker. I didn't use this one because I didn't drink any water that day. I drank only Diet Coke, which happens a lot. I drank all my water here, though. Those are water tracking stickers. Sometimes I get lazy and I just do this little hydrate box with 8 squares and I fill it in. More dailies, orientation checklist, degree requirements. Then there's a blank space here because I wanted to start my daily my weekly on the left, okay? Or I needed no, it's because I needed a full page for my weekly and I didn't have any more dailies left in that week. So I have an ad agenda, which is from Melanie Smith on Addicted to Planning. If you don't know what that is, go watch her video on that. Coconut cream pie recipe, which is my favorite dessert. And then right here, I have a page that I was going to do my Filofax setup, kind of, when I was moving back into my Filofax. Excuse me. And then I figured out that I kind of already knew what I wanted in my Filofax from this. I transferred a lot of this principles over. So I never used this page. I'm going to order an A5 coloring sticker for this and then just color up this whole thing because Kara sells those in her shop, the Boho Berry Papery. Another weekly, more dailies, a brain dump part 1, and then up here you can see I've got a number with a circle. That means it was threaded. So on page 46, 45, 46, I have the rest of the brain dump, okay? And this is still an incomplete brain dump. I know there's a lot there, but I still have more I need to do. And then this was an underutilized spread again, because this is the first week. And actually, let me show you. So look, June 13th, June 14th, okay? This is right when I stopped using it, okay? This is when I moved back into it. This was the first page I did like a week and a half ago, okay? This spread was designed to be like the Erin Condren Weekly, because I wanted to try that out. So I did this, and then I realized I don't like this at all. There's way too much space per column, so I never even used it. I put a couple stickers, a couple things, never used this. I feel bad, but I'll probably just order some more A5 stickers. More dailies. This, again, was something that I never used because I was in my file effects that day. Some positive things about my work. The rest of that brain dump. And then I'm trying to get into Zentangles. This one was pretty before it smeared, I swear it was. This one's pretty. I like the way this one turned out with like 3 different designs, like one, so the one here, the one here, and the one here. So I'm trying to get into Zentangling. Then I have, this is my current spread right here. You can see the bookmark, okay? So this is the new weekly that I have up at the top here. It's got the, up at the top, what is this? Horizontal. Yeah, horizontal weekly. And it's got boxes so that I can see my whole week at a glance. I got this from someone on Instagram, but I'm apologize in advance because I have no idea who. And this right here is split in half. So that's Saturday and Sunday. I really like this because now I can see my weekly as I'm daily journaling, and that's really nice. I ran out of space yesterday, actually. And I was like, oh my gosh, I still want to be able to see my weekly. And I remembered something that I saw on Pretty Prints and Paper, her little bullet journal dictionary. So what I do, I cut it, okay? I cut it, and then I glued this top portion to the back page. So now I have 2 more blank pages here that I can bullet journal on, and I still have my weekly to view. I love that. That's awesome, okay? I really think that the whole idea behind this, this is called a Dutch door, this is, okay? But I think I'm going to try to do the rolling weeks, which is like when you end here. So I stopped on Thursday. What would happen is I would start my next weekly on this page right here. So I would turn the page, and I know this is an August monthly, but I would start it on Friday up here, and then do the whole week that way. It's called the Rolling Weeks, and I want to try that next. So that's going to be my next kind of 2 weeks, I guess, to try it. Then here's my new style of monthly that I like a little bit better than a lot better actually, than the week on 1 page list style. This is very visual to me. This is for August, by the way, and I love the way that everything has its own little space. Now, I made the Monday column too small, and I made the notes column too big, so I'm going to switch those for September, but other than that, this is really nice. This piece of washi is an event that I have that goes from the 10th to the 19th, okay? And then this is a hack that I'll show you in just a second, this little tipped-in journaling card with my monthly to-dos on it. And then this over here, the washi tape on the side, is also a hack that I'll show you in just a second, okay? Then I have August tracker on here, and then I have the add agenda. This again is a printable from Cara Benz on Boho Berry. And I guess I can go ahead and show you the hacks that I was talking about now. Okay, so let me bookmark this really fast. So if I am in the beginning and I need to find the August monthly, okay, instead of going to my index, because I probably need to do this fast, right? I can just go here and bam, look at that. That washi tape shows me right where the August monthly is, okay? It's a really quick way to do that. And then this little tip-in card right here, the reason this is so great is because it flips out like that. So now when I'm doing my weekly, and these are just GTD principles that I printed out from Kara's shop, a blank page, a coloring page, a blank page, well actually it's whited out page, and then this is going to be my weekly for next week. Look at this, I have my monthly to-dos peeking out so that I can put them in my week accordingly, okay? Really, really nice, okay? This is next week's spread, and you can see that the boxes, I don't know if you can tell this or not, but they're a little bit longer than these boxes, okay? They're just a little bit longer. And the reason I made them a little bit longer, only 2 boxes longer, so I increased it at the top one and down one, so I'm not losing anything down here except for 1 row of boxes, is so I can use some stickers in here, okay? Once I increased the boxes only vertically, okay? I only had to increase them vertically, excuse me for just a second. I can fit Erin Condren stickers inside of there, okay? So I have quite a few stickers in here that I can fit. These are all boho berry stickers, so I've got water bottles, time tracker single line, more water bottles, these water cups for hydration, these double water bottles, or not water bottles, these double time trackers. These stickers came from Annika Hanby, these event and appointment stickers from Kara, and then these coffee and tea stickers from Kara, and then obviously the coloring page back there was a sticker from Kara. Then I have all of these from Hurricane Randy plans, okay? I have all these that I have yet to touch, except for the donut one, but I have a mermaid kit, okay? I've got a cactus kit, I've got a donut kit, all in here, and they're kind of mixed together, so... But they're so cute, and I got them in the mail. I actually forgot I ordered these. I ordered these for when I was in my So Much Crafting inserts, and I found them just a couple days ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to fit this into one of my planners. So I thought, the bullet journal, how cute would that be if I could make that fit in here? So I can, and because the box over here is split directly in half, it's perfect for half boxes. So let me see if I can actually put some half boxes in here. So we will use the donut kit since I've already broken into it. Let me use like a sprinkles one. Again, I'm doing this with one hand. So I'm just trying to show you guys how innovative this is, at least to me. So again, I'm doing this with one hand, so no promises on how it goes on. Not too shabby. It's a little bit crooked, but look at that, okay? And then I can put another one down here if I wanted. Love this. I love that I can do that, okay? Now I can make efficient use of my Erin Condren stickers, okay? And then there's one more thing in the very back, besides obviously my pen test page, where I tested some pens and some distress stains. I have this little fold out, okay? I actually just cut off a piece of paper I cut off the edge of this paper, and then I washi taped it a little bit apart so that it sticks out when I do this, okay? And that is so I can do kind of the same thing as my monthly, and I can see the index, okay? This is from DIY Fish, this idea. And so say, I know the turquoise is green, so say I want to find like coconut cream pie recipes. The turquoise is food, so I can scroll right to the food, and again, this is hard to do with one hand, but bam, coconut cream pie recipe, okay? So really, really efficient system I have in here. I love that this allows me to be creative. What I don't love is that it's not, it takes a little bit more time to do. Obviously, look, you can tell this took me a lot of fucking time, like 30 minutes. And with the other inserts, it's already kind of done for me, like the work, so I don't have to take time to set up everything. It's also a lot bigger, okay? It's a lot bigger, and I just haven't decided which one I'm going to be using yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my bullet journal. And if you have any tips for me on bullet journaling in a personal size Filofax, please let me know, because I would love to fit this system into my personal size Filofax over there. But for some reason, I can't just fit all the aspects of this in there, and I would love to. I would love to have just a notebook in there, just a notebook, and that would work wonderfully for me, but I haven't found a way to do that yet. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to watch my last 2 videos and the video before that on One Book July, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.